Yeah, I just want to be the greatest.
It's your boy HiFi Vega back again, and this time we're here to talk about the top 5 sub amps you can get under $200 in 2021. If you've watched my last video, you know that is horrendously outdated. It's only a year old, but a year is a lifetime in the 20th century. So today I'm going to correct that wrong, and I'm going to give you 5 new picks. And remember, this video was published late July in 2021, so if you're watching this 1 year to 2 years from now, the prices and amps may be horribly outdated. With that being said, I think we should just jump into my number 5 pick. Number 5. For my number 5 pick, I'm going to pick the Kicker CXA 800.1. We're starting off with a little bit of a cheat already, because the MSRP on this is around $269, but you can get this renewed from a authorized Kicker reseller in HiFi Sound Connection on Amazon, and it comes in right at $199. This is a solid little amp. It puts out the power it says it does. It's gonna be super reliable because it's from Kicker, and I think it's an all-around good value at $200. If you don't need a whole lot of power, definitely check this amp out, and I will most definitely leave affiliate links in the description below, as well as amp dyno videos to all of the amps that I can find amp dynos of. That is my number 5 pick. Number 4. For my number 4 pick, I'm going to stir up a little controversy. This is a love it or hate it brand, it seems, but I think this is a good value, and it comes in right at $199, and it is the Rockville DB15. Now, this amp is all over the place. You get a 6,000 watt rating, you get a 3,000 watt rating, you get a 1,500 watt rating. But the truth of the matter is that this is a 1,500 watt amp. Now, I have not seen any dynos of this very specific model, but there is a few dynos of models above and below this, so I will link to at least one of those and show you that these actually do the 3rd rating of power. So this, I'm confident, will make that 1,500 watt power that you need, and at under $200, I think it's a really good value. You're up above 1,000 watts for less than 200 bucks, and I think it'll be a pretty solid amp that will serve you well. You may not like the reputation of Rockville, but you may not have actually experienced the value of Rockville, and let me tell you, I think the value of Rockville is always there with almost all of the products I've ever used from them. Number 3. So for my number 3 pick, a lot of you gave me a lot of crap for not putting a Skar amp on my last list. So I'm going to rectify that, and I'm going to add the Skar RP 1500.1D. This is an amp that a lot of people use. It does the power plus some, and there are a ton of them out there. So I think that this is a good middle of the road, middle of the pack, number 3 pick here. It's rated 1,500 watts, and on the dyno I watched, you get 1,971 watts out of it, which is pretty crazy. I will leave a link in the description below for that one. Number 2, boy. All right, for my number 2 pick, I'm going with what would be HiFi Vega's personal pick. This is the amp out of all 5 of these on the list. If I was going to buy a sub amp for under $200, this is the one I would buy, and it is none other than the Downford Sound JP8. That electric blue looks super sweet. That crazy cool bass knob that's so bright, if you look directly into it, it'll burn out your retinas. But that being said, this little 800 watt amp is rated 2 different ways. At 12 volts, it's rated 700 watts by 1 at 1 ohm mono. At 14.4 volts, it's rated 850 watts at 1 ohm mono. But you know what? None of that matters, because when my buddy Big D tested this, it did over 1,500 watts at 1 ohm mono at 74% efficiency. That is pretty crazy. That's insane. And this amp at $199 is an incredible value. The cool throwback looks, the awesome bass knob, although that light's crazy bright, and I'd like to see that change. But blue is awesome, the different colors, the plexiglass bottom, it just checks all the boxes. and under $200, I think it's an absolute steal. And this is HiFi Vega's pick of this list. But I know that a lot of you guys, unlike me, actually want some serious power for your sub stage, for your subwoofers. So I have a number one pick that I think is more fitting for the community overall. And let's just get to that now. Number one, the big cheese, the head honcho, El Jefe. All right, for my number one pick, I think this is the number one pick in the community for someone that's looking for a cheap, powerful amp, and it is none other than the Bully Slayer MD3K. Now, I'm going to link you to a Williston Audio Labs video. My buddy Derek tested this amp, and let me tell you just straight out of the gate, this thing at One Mono done 3,200 watts. You can pick it up for $180. Side note, this little video that Derek done dropped on Halloween, and it's got a cool spooky intro. It's one of Williston Audio Labs' greatest videos in my opinion. I just like the format of the video, so you're definitely going to want to watch that. It will be in the link below along with an affiliate link. Now, all that being said, this is the most power you can get for under $200 that I've seen. I've done a lot of research and checked around. If you guys find something that puts out more power than this for $200 or less, let me know in the comments below, because hey, I'm always looking for that super budget, just block beater amp, and right now this is it. It comes with the bass knob. It has 1-aught inputs. It checks all the boxes, and if you don't mind a Brazilian style power amplifier, I think that this is the number one pick for the community, and this one will just, you know, blow the dust cap off your subs if you need it to. So yeah, there's not much more to say about this amp that I haven't already said. And if you're looking for a lot of power with very little cost, this is my number one pick. You should check it out. Now, I'm not going to say that the reliability is going to be 100% with this. It may be hit and miss, and you should know that going in when you buy this much power for this much money. So that being said, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you like stuff like this, please click that subscribe button, hit the little bell. Let me know what you think about my picks in the comments below. I'm always curious to see what the community is thinking. You guys are often 5 to 6 steps ahead of me, so I want your feedback in the comments below. Let me know what you would have picked. Let me know what you think I got wrong. All that stuff in the comments below. I'm always happy to hear it. And I appreciate each and every one of you that takes the time to, you know, watch all these videos, thumbs them up, and all that type of stuff. And I will just catch you guys on the next video. As always, I'd like to thank each and every one of my Patreon supporters, but a special shout out goes to the $6 or more members: 2001 Monolithic, The Third Era, Gene Nava, Joaquin Juarez, El Fuego, Travis McClendon, Brandon Hanna, William Berg, Boxboy Audio Sound Solutions, Jesus Tires, Orion the Great, Dennis Cromwell Jr., Vin Quach, Scott Dilbeck, D. Stewart, Derek Simpson, Aaron Waltz, David Koslick, and Scott McCord. For as little as $2 a month, you can get Patreon-only exclusive content, and we reached our goal of $200 a month, so we are now doing a Patreon-exclusive podcast available to every member, even at the lowest tier. So if you've ever considered joining, now is the time. Check me out at patreon.com/HiFi Vega. Oh, 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 oh. One more thing, if you like cool shirts like this, if you like Big 3 kits, you like HiFi Vega things, you should go to my new website, HiFiVega.com, where you can purchase my brand new line of Big 3 kits. I think you guys will really like them. You can purchase merch like this, or you can join the forum and keep the discussion going. Either way, it's a good time, and I hope to see you guys on HiFiVega.com.